छाया आसमां देखो झूमता गगन है छाया आसमां देखो झूमता गगन
Everybody, welcome back to our channel. We are the Pageant Gurus, and it's good to be back after a long break. Guru, how you been?
Oh, it's been quite busy. It's been Ramadan here, so long days, fasting, a lot of giving, a lot of kindness, but we haven't forgotten pageantry. So we've come here today with a very, very special and most awaited episode. And well, any hints of what it could be, Emma?
I think it's gonna be super fun and super funny, and something I don't think many people probably would have done because I've not seen something like this before.
Spot on.
Why don't you tell our
So
viewers
it's-
what they're gonna expect now?
So it is the Pageant Guru's top 10 weirdest, quirkiest, funniest, bizarrest, outrageous,
Craziest.
craziest moment in pageantry that we have witnessed all along. So are
And
you excited?
These, I'm so excited because just so you guys know, this is something Guru and I have been discussing for years. Because every time we see something funny, and then it just gets stuck inside us, and we keep repeating it, and we keep having fun with it, and we're like, you know what? Let's make a show out of it. So this is how we were inspired, and so we're gonna be showing top 10. We're gonna from 10 to number 1 of our craziest, funniest, weirdest moments in pageant history. So are you guys ready?
So
All
I
right.
am. Let's get started.
All right. So we're gonna
the
go
number,
with number 10.
number
Guru,
10.
why don't you explain what is number 10 and who is on number 10?
So let the audience just have a look at the clip.
Here we go.
Here you go.
Clearly enjoys building things with her hands, as she recently constructed a robotic arm that can create simple drawings. Guatemala!
Okay.
Oh, okay, Guru. You go first, then I will.
Well, so I think the basic lesson that one needs to learn is practice.
Yes.
Wear the dress,
Yes.
rehearse it. A dress might look amazing, it might look fabulous, but if you've not seen how you wear it on a stage, you can get into trouble. And that's exactly what Miss Guatemala did.
It is so fun. Okay, let's say she had a change of gown and she wore it the last minute. Why was she forcing herself to walk like that? It was like she was constipated and
Quack,
she's
quack.
like, okay, let me make this work. She could not make it work. She could have stopped,
stood.
lifted it up,
Yeah,
yeah,
just-
held
just
it,
lift it up.
yeah, lifted
and
it up and just walked, like,
just
okay,
walk.
fine. Oh, it was absolutely terrible. She was uncomfortable in her face, and well, yep. That is like, you got to make it work when things don't work your way, and that shows confidence even when things are a blunder on stage. And I think this is where she completely lost out. So yep, but well, that was number 10. And Guru, who do we have on number 9?
Let's have a look.
Okay, that was a total eclipse. There were like three moons,
There were
if you
three.
know
There
what
were
I
three
mean.
moons.
There were three moons, and
The
we also
purple moon
mooned. We were
and the
literally
blood moon.
mooned. Oh God. Let me start because there were like so many things wrong with this. I mean, it might have looked nice on the front, but when she turned around, it was horrible. She was kind of crouching, and it looked so hilarious. And the moon, and then two big moons, and then it was like, oh God, that's the
It was
worst
all puckered
possible
up.
thing. Yeah. What did you
It was
think
all
about it?
puckered up. I don't know. It was so nice to see her carrying such a huge moon. It's never been done by a USA contestant before. So kudos to the effort. Kudos to just the size and the weight and the ability to carry it. And thankfully, for once, USA costumes, electricity, and all the nodes worked well because in past
Yeah.
Miss Universes, when Miss USA's have had some bright electronic costume, it always fails them. So thankfully, her dress was sparkling, but the moment she turned, that's where fiasco struck. It was embarrassing. It was, we didn't know where to
Cringy.
look.
Ooh, it was so
Um,
cringy. Like, ugh.
and
And
I was happy. I was happy that Venezuela came back with the fourth moon. She had a football that she was tossing, so she added to the gravitas of the moons, and probably would have had 12 lunar moons.
oh,
Okay,
yeah, that was the worst. Um,
so
USA
what's
thing
the
on the
lesson
back
here?
one.
What's the
But is
lesson here?
the less I would say wear pants. I mean, don't wear
The
something
lesson,
which
the
is
lesson.
just wear pants or shorts or something. If you're not sure how you're gonna look at the behind, at least turn around and see what your ass looks like.
I think the costume is not always head on. Just
Mm.
look back as well
360,
and
yeah,
see
it's
how it
always a
goes.
360 thing. You got to do that. That's where you messed up. And being a fashion designer, wow. I mean, the first thing you do is the side view, right? When you're on the red carpet, you go, oh, okay, this is my back view. She probably missed that one out. So yeah. Okay, so number 8 is something that has become very popular, and we have been noticing this for years actually. So I think it's now gone viral, but I think Guru, you and I have been noticing this quite often in pageants. Go ahead.
Hello, the universe.
This is the
Guru
most
from the
viral
pageant
video.
gurus.
Colombia! No, I can't even do it. So, Guru, if you were to introduce yourself on any pageant stage, how would you do it? Dramatically and horribly?
Guru from the pageant gurus.
I thought you would do Guru. Guru, Guru. Oh my God, that was
What
a
about you?
scandal.
What would you do?
I would do something very naughty actually. I'd be like 21, Miss India.
The only Miss India that actually was very sensual in the way she's announced her name was
Mm.
Tanushri Datta in Miss Universe 2004. Go, guys,
I'll
have a
watch.
look once.
I will have
You
that.
know, it's so seductive. It's so sultry.
I think it should be. I think it's just that hype that they with that introduction with all the dance and the opening number. They wanted to be loud and crazy, but I think
This was never the case. I think if you guys have seen one of our reels, and I've said how it started, I think it all started from Miss Grand International, and it's like a virus. It's just caught on that even Miss Universe contestants have been shouting their lungs off. and it's actually become quite viral, especially after Miss Universe 2022.
It's very funny. It's very funny that Laos and all them. I like Miss World. Remember when Aishwarya was in Sun City and they show her walking in national costume and then a little brief on what she's saying and a little thing. Very classy, very, and you get to see them properly. I think they should go back to that. You know, this is getting too cheesy and gimmicky. It's like a TikTok, some TikTok
Well,
viral.
well, well, well,
chat.
well. With Anne, I don't know how much
Oh,
more
we have
classy it could get.
no idea what's gonna happen with Miss Anne. Let's see what Queen Anne does. And
In fact, her latest post today
mhm.
is, next stop is Miss Philippines. So she's as if she's getting ready to launch herself in the Philippines. I feel sad for the winner,
Oh,
but
yeah.
she has competition with the owner.
I
That means there
know
is no competition.
there's a lot of controversy with Philippines and Miss Anne, so this should be interesting. Let's see if Philippines makes it to top 10 next year. That would be a big surprise. Yeah, shocking. I'm still in shock with that. Okay, so we're gonna go to number 7. I think number 7 is unforgettable. It'll always be unforgettable. Take a look
I
at
think
this.
that's how it was started.
I personally believe that US Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
I personally believe that I am a cat and I am from Swaziland, and people and cats in the Swaziland cannot drink Coca-Cola because it's post-pandemic and we need to have better armies in the navies of the IRAS, Emma, so that we as pageant gurus can swim better and learn how to look at the atlas.
Absolutely. Oh my god. You know what? That made no sense.
That made more sense than Miss South Carolina, was she? Oh wow. Ooh.
I think it's going to haunt her all her life. But she became
I-
famous and she became a household name. In fact, she came on many TV shows just laughing about it, but taken it up in a good sporting way. Though I'm sure nerves got the better of her. But again, I think this is one thing that really comes to all pageant moments when it comes to funny and fails in pageantry. She's right up there. But I believe we have more, unique perspectives to what our next top 5 are going to be like.
We are soon getting to top 5. Okay, number 6 we have our little sweetheart with her little blunders here and there. We love her, but we had to put her in this because gosh, it was funny.
Okay, let's just have a look.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything, Guru. You take over. Well,
I think the abandoned animals became the abundant animals. The Honduras became the Honduras. The Paraguay became the Paraguay.
Paraguay, yeah, Paraguay, Miss Paraguay.
Trinidad and Tobago.
And the worst, of course, was Kyrgyzstan,
And-
was Kazakhstan. Oh my God, she could have started a war.
She had to actually come just before her crowning, while giving her final walk, she had to actually
Hmm.
her handle apologizing to the whole people of Kyrgyzstan that she had no intentions or mal intention to actually
Yeah.
do what she.
But I think it was very funny
I think
because
she was rattling. I believe that when we saw her as Miss Universe in 2021 in Eilat, Israel, she had a very commanding voice, yet was very, she knew what she was talking. There was weight in
Hmm.
what she spoke.
Hmm.
Here she was rattling away, probably she could have rehearsed. Well, you can talk about having a wrong accent, but it
Yeah.
can't be that you make blunders when it comes to
Yeah.
countries. So
I think it was
we love
all
you, but
about.
I believe, if you want to become a global star, uh, you may not have the looks right now, but at least in terms of how you can command presence is through your voice.
Yep.
Uh, so I believe there are some lessons to be learned here, and
I think
we wish her well.
that's what happened. She lost her voice. She lost her confidence. This is not the Harnaz we saw on the Miss Universe stage when she won. There wasn't even a slightest fumble in her words, in her pronunciation, in her enunciation, none of it. It just all happened after all the negativity that she absorbed, and it clearly showed. And I blame that. Honestly, I blame that. And because of all the
I'm sure
negativity
her,
of trolling,
I'm sure. What do you think? Do you think her throat chakra was blocked?
throat chakra was very, very blocked because she absorbed so much of negativity and she was repeatedly going on, I'm suffering with this and this is why I'm curvy. And she's going on validating herself, I'm fine the way I look, even if she didn't feel it because everyone made her so inadequate every single day, every single moment. She stopped believing that. That's what happened. That's why she cried when she gave up the crown as well, because she was it was not happy tears or reminiscing on the beautiful days that went by. They weren't. So that's what happened. It weakened her. It just, and that's, you gotta guys know, how powerful your harsh words can be, and they're not needed in this world. They're not needed, and this is how it affects. And there's a clear example of how it affected a person that we love so much. So it was funny. Nevertheless, we love her. So, and that's it. Okay, so now, all right, this is top five, and this one is the weirdest ever. If you guys missed this, you gotta watch it. And here's the clip. Three, two. Cringe, cringe. Oh my god. Miss Scotland, Miss Grand Scotland, and I have no words. I do not know what was wrong with this girl. And if you saw her in the national costume, Guru, she came wearing some tracksuit, some pants and something, and the unicorn hairband the kids wear. The unicorn hairbands. That's what she had on, and she had something like a scarf, and that was it. That was her national costume. I didn't understand that. Was something wrong with her? I mean, I
Yes,
also.
she was not. She was not well. Yes, I do salute her for the fact that she had multiple sclerosis, and despite that, she wanted to give a fight. She's a model, Helen Maher.
Mhm.
Though I do feel that yes, you can be a representative like Miss Bahrain was, but you
Mm,
don't need to wear such 6-inch heels when
mm,
you know there is a problem in balancing.
mm, mm,
um, I think that's my only 2 cents. Otherwise, for a normal person who would not do all these research of where she comes from,
mm.
what's her background, and what she's suffering, would just be you know all
Insensitive. They would be very insensitive. The thing is, I guess, I mean, nobody knew the background of it, and when you see her for the first time, I think it's embarrassing for her. It's a bit of a insult to her illness as well, because I know MS is horrible to live with that and deal with it. And I think maybe they should have maybe explained it to us beforehand and made it a little easier on her costume and whatever she was, you know, going to do in a performance. And it showed, and she looked uncomfortable. So it did not look like she was happy with anything, even though she was fighting this illness, and it's really sad. But yeah, she was. It was weird. Like we said, this is one of the weirdest ones that we picked up. And but yeah, we wish her well and wish her a speedy recovery. And okay, so we're gonna go to this is our favorite. Number 4 is Roshmita, and you'll know why. Here we go.
India. This represents a colorful and dynamic form of traditional Indian theater that combines dance, music, and elaborate outfits. It's hard not to squeal when you see a big golden wheel like India.
Watch her face, okay? So when she comes down, she's like smiling, and then the minute she gets up, she's like oh, so stiff and scared that thing is gonna fall.
When they showed us initially how it's going to look like, there was a pre-recorded tape that Miss Diva had released, and in that it was really nice. They showed how symmetrical the whole costume is, vibrant, and it looked really nice. But when she actually came on stage, it was as if it was broken. She's trying to balance the top part. It was like a thali, and she was terribly uncomfortable. And little trivia, she was in one of the YouTube live where I had in fact posted the question and said that why were you so terribly uncomfortable? But she said no, she was not. But you guys, you be the judge and tell us whether you saw it.
It's so weird because she said that. In fact, there were these, the backstage interviews, and somebody asked, because Shushmita Sen was there, I remember. So it's like, do you have any pressure? And she's like, she was the one, right? What pressure?
What pressure?
What pressure? And that pressure, sure. That's the costume. Watch it clearly. Watch her face. She comes down smiling.
She wanted the same love that they've showered.
And shush. Yeah. No, it didn't. So overconfidence, not a good thing, and that's what I picked up from Rashmita. Yep, you guys will see it. Okay, so now this is a horrendous one. Like, oh my goodness, how did we get away with this, Guru? Okay, here is the clip.
We are actually in the top 3.
This is top 3. Yes, top 3.
The second runner-up is
Miss Duct Tape. Watch this.
Good Lord, this looks like
Oh my God! It felt like a school play, like some, like the kids have to wear those fairy wings. Just use some plaster and they put it on. What the hell was going on, Guru?
And here again, what they released, it's basically truth and reality. What they released was really nice. It showed these horses with the Qutub Minar and the rich monuments of India. But what we actually saw on stage was just a patch-up work. I think the horses broke, the reins broke. I think the organization could give some scotch tape. So probably they were not well. The horses fell. They broke their limbs. There's a plaster on top of them.
Oh God, it was okay. If the horses fell, she could have, held a horse and walked. But then why was it that brown duct tape? horrible, and you know people are watching you, and it's like terrible. She could have just ditched it and made it work with something else, you know. I think many people do that. But why does, and one thing I've noticed, that national costume, we not always nail it when it becomes elaborate. We don't. Sometimes it works
True,
for us,
very true.
sometimes it never does. And I think we try to ape the other countries who do elaborate headdresses and back stuff, like especially I remember the best was Miss Venezuela, Miss World, Aishwarya Rai's time, when she had that lovely I think
94,
yeah, it was
like the Phoenix
no,
bird.
Phoenix, or I forgot which bird. It was this red thing with fans and stuff. I don't know what's going on. But then, if you look at Mrs. World, our Indian contestants are wearing
Yeah,
fantastic
fabulous.
national costume. Guys, you gotta fix yourself. One was, oh my god, I
Just
can't
get
believe
that
how they're
designer.
making. Yeah, who's
There's
making
this.
that? We
No
need to.
clue, but they need to hire him
We need to
or
hire
her.
whoever the hell is doing it for Mrs. World. Wash the costumes, unbelievable. And we won it twice in a year, by the way. So
Yeah, actually.
yes, we have, and it's, I think, fantastic. So we got a lot to learn on national costume, and none of these girls were uncomfortable in the Mrs. World, and these are married women, and they rock the stage with it. So yeah, God,
Maybe it's the experience.
it's the experience. Yes, we had lovely experiences.
Well, that's another experience to be told another day.
Yes, we will share that.
But let's move on to our runner-up position, and it goes to it goes to someone that we really looked up to, the epitome of beauty, the most beautiful woman in the world. The gray-green eyes.
Oh, great, great eyes. Well, take a look at this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mom. Thank you. Namaste. That's my love. Good evening, and thank you so very much. I stand here overwhelmed by this honor. Julia, I love you. And I thank the Miss World organization for such an incredible honor that I received, and such a privilege so early in my life to have had the opportunity to hold the title, to wear the crown with pride, because for me, as a college kid, overnight I had the opportunity to represent India and the Indian woman internationally. That was my one time to go out there and experience beauty with a purpose. And, to you all, it may sound like a motto, but genuinely, we get the opportunity as title holders to wear the crown. We get the opportunity to be the face of the purpose and to deliver truly under the able guidance and the quiet channeling of this very positive energy through Julia. So truly, I can't thank you enough for having had this experience so early and to be able to continue it all through my life, still ongoing, and miles to go before I sleep. I'd love to say I stand here having earned the title because of my parents, my mother Vrinda here, my dad Krishnaraj in India watching, my brother Aditya and family, my soulmate Abhishek, and my angel Aradhya. Because of who I am, she's my world and gives me reason to want to only give so much more to beauty with a purpose. Love you all for all your good wishes and blessings, and thank you for giving me.
Thank you. Oh my God, there were so many things wrong with this.
Before you start, doesn't this thank you remind you of hello?
Oh my God, yeah! And You know why? You know why is that? Both plastic. I think Aishwarya has become very fake. I don't see anything natural about her. I think we all loved her when she became Miss World. It was a amazing moment for India itself. But she's become very fake. She's my least favorite actually. Now I think I am still a Shush fan. But if you see this video, there's so many things you will just find so made up. And it was a cringe fest. What was the worst moment in this for you?
Initially we used to be in awe of these speeches, but over the years, when we look back, we just feel it was such a farce. The thank yous, and the namaste and the gestures and
You never
the positive
get
channeling of the energies.
channeling the energy. Yeah, everything is she is constantly living on the Miss World stage. Have you noticed any event, even if it's a red carpet event, a movie premiere, whatever, you will see her behaving like she's still on the stage, like she's still wearing the crown, like she still has the sash on. You never see a natural woman. This is something I've picked up, and it's now getting very boring. And now she's starting to resemble the Mona Lisa. What do you have you seen? Yeah, Mona Lisa. Have you seen Aishwarya's new look? It's that flat hair. It's like this. And I think she's got Botox and it's not done well. So her cheeks are like that Saw movie. That guy in the Saw movie. Yeah. So the cheeks are sticking out.
I'd seen her last year at the IFAs, and I think she had recently got her face done, and it was so obvious. Those cheeks were pouting out, and basically it was stuck.
It's stuck, and there's no expression. So her lips are like that, and that same flat Mona Lisa hairstyle. Have you seen that? It's just the same thing. She was just now in the NMACC red carpet with Aradhya, and oh my God, what has happened to her? Why Botox? I mean, I would have wanted her to grow old gracefully, and she's not old. Come on, what is she, like late 40s now? That's not old. Yeah, late 40s. That's not old. I mean, yeah. So it's a big disappointment. So if you see this, it's so made up. Everything is like, oh, I'm this perfect woman. I'm still this, and she would not, like, she does not want to show anyone that she has flaws. And well, ding ding ding, we all have flaws.
And that's why there's a mother-in-law. let's honor our winner. And the top spot.
Oh, this was not a thinker at all. I think it was just by default.
I believe that this lady has got due recognition because of the fact that we actually saw her live. So
yes.
truly amazing, and have a look, and then we'll tell you an interesting story of the nightmares that we had.
Oh God, yes. Okay, here's the clip, guys.
Dear President Putin, everything you do is not different from a beast. You kill innocent people. Why you think like that? Why you do like that? Everyone in the world deserves to be peace, love, happiness, respect each other. Please stop the war. Please stop the violence. Everybody in here, who agree with me? Who agree with me? Please stop everything in bad thing. You can make love, and you might better thing in the world. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay, no brainer. It was the why you do like that.
President Putin. It was lost in translation. Engfa going all over the place. It was incomprehensible, even if that's a word. I just didn't understand. Half the audience were either trying so hard to understand what she's saying, and the rest were just laughing. But
laughing, yeah.
I didn't know whether it was an agree or an ugly, whether it was.
Oh, that is
all
because
over the place.
that's because of the language. I think the phonetic value, they don't have anything with they mix the R's and the L's sort of a thing. Yeah, like with other Asian communities, they mix the R and the L's. I'm guessing that's what she did. But then I have so many Thai friends, they don't speak like that. Please, they speak very nice. I am surprised.
Fire the translator. Fire the. They should join, Emma's classes, Engfa classes.
Engfa English speaking classes. You must have seen my ad, right? She should call me, girl. I'll hook you up. But it was hilarious. I'm sure President Putin heard it, he would have been laughing. We need to probably tag him.
Probably he would have actually stopped the war.
He would. You know what? This might just stop the war because he would be like, yeah, no different from a beast. You're right, Pageant Gurus. I do not want to be a beast. Yeah, we can do that. We will think of tagging Putin into this video.
When we were in Indonesia, we used to hear this every night.
Yes.
And we used to get up with horrific nightmares.
Nightmares. God. It was like we noticed the pattern, I think, after the third day or the third day, that wait a minute, we would play the video and we would laugh our heads off, then fall asleep, and then morning, oh my God, I had the weirdest dream.
It's the curse of the Engfa.
I think she was cursing us because I think we made the maximum fun of her. Yeah, oh God. So, but it was hilarious watching her live, and these are our funniest, craziest moments we have ever experienced. And I'm sure there are going to be lots more to come, especially with Kunan organizing the Miss Universe next.
I think the pageant season is going to heat up very soon, just like summer's here. We've got Femina Miss India that's happening as we speak. Then there is Miss Philippines that's happening next month. And that's going to be quite a major pageant that we're going to cover. And lots more. And then we have Miss Supranational, and then Miss World comes in, Miss Universe comes in. So watch out for the pageant gurus. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Keep watching and keep liking and keep giving your feedback. Emma?
So thank you guys for joining us today, and I hope you had fun, because this was something lighthearted we wanted to do and not get too serious like the pageants that we did, and that exhausted us. So there are 4 episodes to that, so I hope you guys catch it. Get on our channel, click on the link, subscribe, comment, and share our videos if you like us. And yeah, please tell us what you want to see, and share your views and your thoughts with us. So this is Emma and Guru saying take care, love you, and mwah.
Shukriya.
That was spot on. We did that together. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have you ever stood in front of a stage and spoken your heart out and realized you are being laughed at? This happened to me. Take a look.
Dear President Putin, everything you do is not different from a beast. You kill innocent people. Why you think like that? Why you do like that?
I was crushed until I discovered Engfa's English-speaking lessons. So you too can change yourself from this.
Stop the war. Please stop the violence. Everybody here who agree with me?
To speaking beautifully like I am now. Remember, everyone in the world do not deserve to be peaced, but you deserve to have peace.